I'll start with just wetting top of Papa. There we are, down to about there. Quite warm, not that wet. A puddle there, I don't need a great puddle. That'll have to do. Right, then I've got some Payne's Grey. I think I'm going to have Payne's Grey up there. I've got a blobber it there from my last painting, but that would be covered by mant, so don't worry too much about that. That's it, a bit of Payne's Grey in there. And then I think I'm going to leave some white through the middle. And then I'll pop in a bit of sort of greyish blue. Sort of down there, I think, something like that. And then I think, let me just rinse that out, shift that. What I might do is just let it swill about a bit. There we go. Drip that way, like that. Let it swill about a bit up that way. Let's try and wonder if I can. Oh, that's nice. Let's lift some bits out. Lifting out a bit of clad. That looks alright, doesn't it? Nice. Bit of clad through that bit there. That don't look bad at all. I'll give that a dry, I think. Oh, while I'm lifting out, I'll lift all this splodgy stuff out there. Don't need any of that. There we go. I need that proper thoroughly dry. Right, now then, get that ready because I think I'm going to need that. So another sip of coffee. Right, I'm going to bring a nail out here, but I want it to disappear where there's some mist coming through the middle. So I think what I'll do, I think I'll wet a bit in this middle. Let's say wet a bit around there. So as I hit it, it'll disappear into that water, hopefully. Alright, so I've got a sort of greyish blue colour. I'm going to come in. In fact, it's quite soft. Great hair on my brush. It's quite soft on top. I'll come right up there now where that hair's gone. There. And then I've got to come down and hit that water there. Let's take it. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it, like that? Oh, there, and it's hit that water there. And then it's coming back through there and out there. There, I think I'm quite happy with that. And then it's just misting out where it's hit that water. Yeah. I'm going to dry that. I might do another layer on it. Bit of dabby. I'm going to do a tiny bit more layer on that, tiny bit more. Just in here. Into there. Down there. Down here. And then I want to do some dabbing with this. Dab a bit out with that. Get a bit of a misty look in there. There, I think that looks alright. There, so that's a nice, there's like a little line in there where I don't like, it's there. That's better. Again, bit of dabby. there we are. That's it. Perfect. Perfect, that'll do me. Right, now then, let's come over this side. This is more browny colours now. There we go. Get some brownish colours in here. Just mixing a load up now. I'm getting a lot of paint. It's quite watery. There, that's not bad at that. Right, let's get that in then. In fact, there's a bit of a light brown underneath. I tell you what, I'm going to do some brown and yellow. I'll put quite a nice light brown in first. Just in about there, like that. That's it. And then I'll go into some darker brown. That's it, then mix some of this darker brown in on top. Oh, that's it. Bit of Burnt Umber will do this. That other colour there, that lighter colour, that's just Burnt Umber and all lemon yellow. Right, as I come down here now, this is going green. So I'll add a bit of yellow and a bit of blue in, and it'll take it green. There, and it's quite a dark green. There's bits of green in here as well, just appearing little bits, not loads, and then these dark greens in. As it comes down, it goes into a light green. So now let's just, I'm not even going to wash my brush, I don't think. I'm just going to go straight into some lemon yellow. See what that looks like. Bit too dark still. More lemon yellow. It's not giving me the green I want. Keep tampering. Don't worry if it. Don't rush your mixing. Your mixing's the most important bit. You've got to get your colour right. Don't just bang it on any old colour. If it's not right, it's not right. So I'm just mixing and mixing until I get it right. Now that's not looking bad. There we are, look at that. Looks nice. Right in there. Boom, 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 into here, look. I'm ended up with quite a dry paint, but I think that'll suit me for this sort of thing. Because this is more of the closer up bits anyway. There we are. Now there's sort of some really yellowy green here. Looks like a bit of long grassy-ish stuff there, and into here that's quite a yellowy green round here, this bit. I'll leave some little, it's quite bright there, so I'll leave some little white flicks in, that'll help. Now I'll do all my yellowy greens first as well, so there's quite a bit of this yellowy green in there. There's a little thing sticking out, but it's helped on them grasses, so I haven't bothered moving it, but I will take it off now though. Right, now what we've got, there's some bushes here. I'll do them in a yellowy green for now and probably end up going over them. There's another one there, and there's some back here. See how my brush breaks up a bit? That's because I've got quite a dry brush, so that helps it to break up. Let's have some yellowy greens in about there. I'm following my lines, my contours, my land sweeping down like that, sweeping across like that. There's some more about there, something like that. Now this back here, this is darker. I'll put a couple of them in, but in general it's darker, so I'm going to go darker now, darker green. That's more like it. I'm going to leave that for now because I'm going to water that down. That's a bit strong. Right. Coffee. Lovely. Right. Get some of these darker greens in here. There's some rocks in here. Back to some more yellowy green. Take it back to some yellow. There's a a bit more yellowy green in there like that. Back to some more darker green. That's not very long, this grass. A bit of yellow and a bit of darker green mixed there. Layer up a bit there. Now there's some creamy colour. So I go at that. Oh, lovely. I've just had some creamy colour in my palette. Yellow ochre or raw sienna will do that lovely. I just had some in my palette mixed from another painting, so just went straight into it. There's quite a bit of that knocking about, so I'll just dip into that again. There's a lot around here. This creamy colour, lovely colour that is. There we are, into there. Dee 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 dee. I hope the lads don't watch this. If they hear me talking about lovely colours, they'll think I'm gone all funny. Dee 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 dee. Here we are. Into there. There's some long bits around that bit. I'll sort it in a bit. Right, now that should mix good. Now I'll go back into my green. Should give me some nice variations on my greens, hopefully. There's a bit up there. It's quite bright. Not quite that bright. I might darken that. There. I'll have some dark around here and all. Look at all the different greens, and look at all these little white flicks. All them little white bits. What's in? I always like that. I don't do enough of that. Need to do more of that. I tend to get carried away and forget to leave stuff. But look at that texture on that. It's all dry brushwork. This call this scrumbling or something. Scumbling, something like that. Call it what you want. Who cares? Till my brush is dry. I've just dabbed in and wetted it a bit more though. I thought I can have a bit slightly longer down here. So to get this longer, I dab my brush in a bit of water. That'll get me a longer thing. There, something like that. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to sit right back and just have a look. So I'm going to do a bit of painting now, holding my brush right at the back. There's no reason why you can't do that all along. I just keep getting out of the habit of doing it. But it's a good way because you can see exactly what you're doing when you do that. You can build your picture up gradually till you get to the exact right amount and you can see what you're doing. Like that bit there with that creamy colour. Say a bit more of that in. That looks nice. And then I can see maybe there's a bit yellow into that. Maybe it's in there. Yellowy, creamy colour. Let's have some more of that creamy colour in round here. So I can see just how much what I'm doing and what not, because I'm sat right back now. Always a good way to paint. I've been watching politics on telly, right? What is this? Oh, you're right, honourable gentlemen. You're right, honourable gentlemen. They hate each other's guts. I don't get it. You're right, honourable gentlemen. Oh, you're right, honourable gentlemen. I hope they invent a cure for dying, and it works on every single person on the planet, except you. You know what I mean? They hate each other. Oh, you right, honourable gentlemen. I hope you get verrucas all over your tongue. You know what I mean? I hope you get poisonous mushrooms, you're right, honourable gentlemen, growing in your belly button. They hate each other. Don't bother saying you're right, honourable gentlemen. You're not kidding anyone. We all know you hate each other. So that's a bit of political satire there for you. It's one of the highest forms of comedy, that. Political satire. There we are. I mixed a bit of green in that just to help it all blend. That's an equal path. What? I think I'm happy. I think I'm getting quite happy. Oh, I'll tell you what I might do. There's a couple of rocks knocking about. A couple of rocks. Let's stick in. I think I'm going to go for a brownish green colour. Brownish green colour. Just mixing it now. I'm going Bont Umber and some green. What I'd already mixed. I've already got a great blob of green that I'd already mixed. So, but yellow and blue mixes green. So if you get a big blob of green mixed, then mix that with some Bont Umber. It don't matter. It ain't got to be exactly same as mine. But then we'll just scatter a few rocks about. There. To remember where I put them. That. Yeah. So there's one there. A couple there. There. This is just scraping in with a credit card. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Scraping in with a credit card, look, and it just looks like rocks, you see. And then what I like to do, to sit them in, I like to put a few little grasses. I'm using this sharp edge of this, but if you've got any fingernails, your fingernail will do this. And just put some grasses in. I've just got a point on the end of that, look, can you see that? But if you've got any fingernails, it works just as well. Let me have a sip of coffee. We're nearly done. I'll stick a few in this side. So that's how one there. Plenty of paint. Yeah, there, like that. Another one there. And a couple just dotted about. Like that's plenty. Oh, so I start at back here. Looks my way forwards in it. Yeah, you've got to work quick at this, because if you don't do this quick, they'll dry and then it not work. But I suppose if they dry, they just re-wet them. Let them dry and then re-wet them and start again. Right, some little grasses in again. I just help sit them into the ground. There. Just looking at that bit back there. Let's just have a look at that. Quite a dark green. Let's have a look. Just mixing a colour that's right for it. Squeeze it, bit brush out. Let's have a look. Just want a tiny bit more in there. Not too much. That'll do. And then just going to rinse my brush. Just soften it, I think. Yeah, that's nice. Quite far back that, so I want this sort of rusticy pattern what I've got everywhere around here. But fainter. Right, that's not looking bad to me. I'm going to give that whole thing a dry. I might put a little bloke in it. Well pleased with this one, I really like this one. Right, sip of coffee. Stick a little bloke in. Little bloke. Let's have a look. Let's get my little bloke brush. This is a little bloke brush. In it. It's not really. It's just a brush. Right. Let's have a bright blue jacket. Let's pop him. But I think I'll have him walking towards us. Pop him about there. Don't forget, don't struggle with this. Just do. I got this off Frank Clark, and he used to say, just do a little carrot. Draw a little carrot, and it at this distance, if you draw a little carrot, it will look like a bloke. I'll put a bit of head on him. I think I'll do him a bit in silhouette. That's his head. Not any paint on my brush. Not got enough paint on my brush there. That's his head. can see his head. I might have to darken that in a bit. Let's give him some. What colour trousers shall we give him? Let's give him some black trousers. This is a bit boring. He's wearing boring black, but at least he's got a nice on top on. Let's make him so it look. There, a leg in front looks like he's walking there. I'll darken his head a bit more. There, that looks alright, doesn't it? Now, I always think, why would you be walking on your own? So let's stick a cut dog in with him. So this is my mate Jacko and his dog Moses. Jacko and Moses went for a equal walk. There, that's Jacko and Moses. A bit of brown. I'm going to just stick in an equal shadow coming off them. It's not really a hot day. I think my light's coming in that way. It's not really an hot day, so I don't think there'd be too much of a shadow. But I'll just pour a bit of something in there, just so it looks like if you don't, it looks like they're floating. So pour a little bit in like that. That's all right, innit? Right. Bit of black paint. Jacko and Moses. Now we need Peter and Paul in it. Peter, Paul. Let's put Gladys in and all. And Gertrude. Peter, Paul, Gladys and Gertrude. Oh, I know what we need. A B and a D. B. D. Bertie D. B. D. Bertie D. There, job's a good one. There you are. I like that. I really like that. Every now and then you do one what you like more than others. This is one on a minute. See the old beach. In it.